So, what if students could literally climb a ladder to complete total learning autonomy? In this explainer, we're going to look at a system from Germany that uses AI not just as some fancy tool, but as a real partner to help students take charge of their own education.
I mean, it's the fundamental question in education today, right? In a world that's changing so fast, how do we prepare students not just to know stuff, but to know how to learn completely on their own?
Well, according to this really innovative model out of Germany, the answer involves bringing a brand new partner into the classroom. And this one isn't made of flesh and blood. It's made of algorithms and data. So let's explore this new kind of classroom, one that's built on two things: trust and technology. It's called the Vertrauenssystem, which pretty much just translates to the trust system. And it's not just one big idea. No, it's a super carefully structured four-step journey. And it's designed to take students from being totally dependent on a teacher to becoming fully independent learners.
So, what does this journey actually look like? Well, think of it like that ladder to autonomy we mentioned, built on 4 distinct levels, where each rung really builds on the one before it.
The whole journey kicks off at Basis, or the foundation level. Pretty straightforward. From there, students climb up to Starter, then to Durchstarter, which is a great word. It basically means go-getter. And then, finally, they can reach the top. The ultimate goal, becoming a Lernprofi, which is a true learning pro.
All right, let's break down how this ladder actually gets built, starting with those first 2 really crucial steps.
You can see the progression so clearly right here. At the basis level, everything is highly structured. Students are only in the classroom using traditional stuff like books and worksheets. AI is there, but it's passive. Think of a teacher using an AI to help make a worksheet. But once they hit the starter level, their world opens up. They can work in common rooms if they get permission, use digital devices, and start really engaging with guided AI feedback tools. It's their first real taste of responsibility.
But the real game-changing transformation happens when students climb up to those top 2 rungs of the ladder.
And here is where you see the leap to true autonomy. As a Durchstarter, a student can pretty much go anywhere in the school building and use AI feedback tools whenever they feel they need them. But the Lernprofi level, that's where the freedom just explodes. And this is the most important part. They shift from being people who use AI to people who create with AI, building and adapting their own learning tools.
This quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. The ultimate goal isn't just for students to use the tech, it's for them to completely master it. To be able to use these complex AI tools to design and fine-tune their very own path to knowledge. It's pretty incredible. So you might be wondering, what is this powerful AI that's basically acting as a co-pilot for these students? Let's take a quick look under the hood.
So, the core technology here is something called AI-MOOCs. The AI is for artificial intelligence, obviously, and MOOC just stands for Massive Open Online Course. The system says they're like old-school worksheets, only, way better, because they're totally personalized, they're digital, and they are completely free.
And get this, the process to create one is so simple. A student or a teacher just types in a single word or topic into a special GPT. The AI then just generates an entire interactive online course. We're talking text, quizzes, everything. Then, that course gets published on an open wiki where any student can use it or even change it up for their own needs. And this whole ecosystem is more than just making courses. It's filled with all these specialized tools. For example, there's a spelling diagnosis GPT that can give a student instant feedback on their writing. Another tool can create a whole competency grid, basically mapping out an entire learning path for a subject. It's all about giving them targeted, on-demand support.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great in theory, but does it actually work? Well, this system is not just a concept. It is absolutely being put into practice.
So, this is fairimage.de. It's a real company, actually run by students at a school in Steig, Germany. And it is powered entirely by the rules of the trust system and all those AI tools we've been talking about.
So what do these students actually make? They create custom AI MOOCs, and not just for other kids at their school, but for actual companies. They use AI to generate these AI motive designs that get printed on sustainable products, and they even write and publish entire books on different subjects using ChatGPT.
This is what that student autonomy actually looks like when it's put into practice. I mean, these aren't just class projects, they're real products.
From fair trade tote bags designed with AI to complete books that are sold to the public, these students are running a real innovative business, and they're doing it all from inside their school.
And this brings us to a final and really crucial question. In a world where students can generate their own worksheets, get instant feedback from an AI, and even build their own courses, what is the teacher's job? If the AI becomes the co-pilot, what's the new role for the human in the classroom? Now that is something for all of us to really think about.